Welcome back to Twin Tarot. I'm Gary, and this is not David. So I just got off the phone with David to see if he wanted to do any readings tonight, and I really didn't have too many ideas, and he was busy trying to contemplate what he was going to put up on his Tarot by the Bay channel. Just so you know, it's Wednesday, it's 7 o'clock at night, it's March the 12th. And so while we were chatting about different topics, some that intrigue us, but probably wouldn't be the most interesting topics for a lot of our audience. The one topic we kind of both agree would do well is taking a look at Social Security and what's in the future of Social Security. Now, Elon, our good friend, decided that he called Social Security the biggest Ponzi scheme ever. And he also refers to it as an entitlement, which really, sort of is a pebble in my boot because it is not an entitlement. Hey, Elon, guess what? You might not recognize this, but people who earn a paycheck every 2 weeks, they pay into that their entire lives just so they can get a small amount of money after 30, 40 years of working in the workforce, get a small amount of money to keep the lights on and keep some food in the pantry. That's what they have to live on if they don't have a robust 401k stock portfolio or a huge savings account and a bunch of assets that they've amassed over their working careers. Some people, their lifestyle is a bit more modest than a billionaire's, and this entitlement's really freaking important to them. And the fact that you are going after it is really causing a lot of stress and anxiety. It's that whole Nine of Swords card, if you will. And so politicians historically have really given that a wide berth. They recognize that that's really touching the third rail going after Social Security. It's a great idea. We don't have a basic income or where some countries have tried that where they just have a basic bottom line income. You will get money from the government as a basic income. This is just that basic income for retirees who've paid for it their entire working lives. Okay, it's fully self-funded. So let's take a look at the energy around Social Security and good old Elon Musk and Doge and see what the future of it looks like. This is for entertainment purposes only. I'm doing this because I know there's a lot of people that are very anxious about this. So, I'll do the best I can. I'm going to approach this very open-minded. I apologize in advance if some of the cards are not as positive and uplifting as you and I are both hoping that they are. So, okay, what does the current energy around Doge and Social Security look like for entertainment purposes only? Okay, whoops, that's upside down. Okay, foundation of the reading is the Knight of Wands. We are moving forward with the actions that we said we were going to move forward with. Really, it's the Knight of Swords if it's Elon Musk because it's reckless cutting. The challenge right now is the Seven of Wands. Elon having to defend what he and his Doge hackers are doing. Basically calling it a Ponzi. It's entitlements. The messaging. He's defending his messaging of what this stuff is. Underneath it all is the Three of Wands. So we're looking out into the future and hoping that the financial ship is coming in. This is probably, this could be Elon and his guys looking, once we save all this money, all this prosperity will come our way. For the people who are receiving Social Security or are soon to receive it, this is them hoping that there's an actual ship coming in, that they're looking out to the future and hoping that there's some financial freedom or some financial support coming. In the past, we've got the Hermit. This is, I guess this is looking for all the fraud and government waste in the Social Security agencies here. Current energy is the king of pentacles. That's Elon Musk and his Doge team. They're just all over this stuff. They are all in the information, all up our poop. Look at all the government waste and fraud that we've uncovered, and don't worry. You just have to suffer a little bit, but it'll be good for you. It's just it's that whole. It's easy to suffer when you got $1 billion in the bank. Overarching energy is the world. Major arcana. This is the end of a cycle. Social Security for a lot of people. This is their financial world. This is what keeps them going. This is what keeps them afloat. For Elon Musk and Doge, they want to bring this. They keep telling themselves they're doing this for the benefit of all retirees in the United States, and that if we don't make changes, we're going to bankrupt the United States. I seriously doubt that. So this could be the end of a cycle. It could be that there's a lot of people's financial world is tied up in Social Security. What's the lesson to be learned? Eight of Cups, the emotional walking away. I think in this case, it could be we can't. Even though it's very causing a lot of anxiety, there's not much we can do currently to control it. Doge is in charge, Trump's in charge. They're looking at it, and this Eight of Cups could be they have no emotional attachment to Social Security because they have lots of money. Those 20-year-olds that are out there hacking the information. They don't have a dog in that fight, if you pardon the reference. They're so young, they don't recognize what Social Security is and how it benefits people. They don't have enough worldly knowledge, worldly experience to have the empathy to understand how important this is to somebody. The outcome. Lover's card. Oh, that's an interesting outcome. So Lovers, it's about relationships, about coming to agreements, big picture thinking. This could be that Elon and his team of hackers are able to provide some value to Social Security. Maybe they're able to provide some sort of programming that makes it easier to access your benefits or apply for your benefits. Or it could be that some of the things they're doing actually will save some money. But the levers could also be that people are coming together that that maybe not normally come together because they realize how important this is. This could be, Democrats and Republicans in Congress coming together saying, whoa, 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 whoa. Congress has the purse strings here. We're the ones in charge. We know what's best for our citizens, and we're not going to be supporting this. It could be going either way right now. And that's the tough part with tarot. It's a lot open to interpretation. Once again, it's the third rail of politics, so I could totally see Republicans and Democrats teaming up saying, no. If you thought those town halls were spicy and full of fire energy before, start messing with people's Social Security payments. The people that get those payments, those are the folks that get out and vote. And if you piss them off, they're going to let you know. All right, so will Trump and Musk touch that third rail? Let's see. Are they going to touch their third rail and go after it? Trump's wants to save $2 trillion. You could save saving $2 trillion and raising taxes by $2 trillion gives you the same result, right? So you could always just raise the taxes on corporations and billionaires. That could probably get you part of the way there. You don't have to take it away from the people that are expecting a $2,000 check every month. Okay, are they going to touch the third rail? Okay, foundation is the Four of Wands, celebrating victory. The cross is the Queen of Wands, which is, so the Queen of Wands is very busy. Someone who multitasks, got a lot of irons in the fire. So what this could be is they really want to celebrate this, that we are saving so much money and Social Security is going to be great, but they've got a lot of things they need to do, and Trump's got a lot of executive orders flying around. I mean, there's so many people doing so many things that what could happen is this stuff could go to the courts and could get locked up in the courts, and it's just, there's so much going on in the courts that it will delay any sort of implementation of cuts that they may be trying to implement by touching the third rail. Underneath it all is the Emperor, Trump saying, this is what we're going to do. This is what I want. This is what... Trump's going to own this. If it happens, Trump is going to own it. And it's going to be him pushing like crazy if they touch that third rail. In the past, you got the Ten of Wands, trying to get this, basically working through the whole Social Security agency, trying to understand how it works, doing all this quote unquote fraud investigation, all the messaging and actions it takes to try and, cut these benefits here. Current energy is the Six of Pentacles. Well, Social Security just gives you little bits of money, we're going to save lots and lots of money on cutting out fraud to give you a little bit of money. It could also be is that we need to find big amounts of money in savings in order to give your little money. Okay, so right now, my feeling is Trump's going to try and push this thing. Current energy is he's convinced himself that there's a whole bunch of fraud to be found there, and that we can cut a bunch of costs and keep giving you a pittance. And it's just. Overarching energy is the Four of Swords. You probably want to sit back and think about this before you touch that third rail. Contemplation and think about the long-term impacts if you do this. I'm just waiting for that Knight of Swords to come out, right? There's the Lover's card again. The lesson to be learned is the Lover card. This is impacting people's lives and relationships. Once again, I had this kind of the outcome of the other reading that this could be Congress coming together and saying no, this is a lifeline for people. This is something that people really count on and depend on. It could also be, like I said, it could be they actually brings some things of value. But I get a feeling that this is Congress. People stepping up and saying, no, this is not, touching that third rail is not going to benefit people. It's the outcome. King of Cups. So that's such a tough card, the King of Cups, because it's about, controlling your emotions, not giving an overly emotional reaction is like the master of your emotion here. I'm going to take a quick peek at something here, so stand by. Okay, so I was just taking a quick peek. So some of the other definitions for the King of Cups is someone who's responsible and someone who's just. So I have a hunch that they're going to try and touch that third rail, and that it's going to end up, because Trump's going to push hard on this. But what's going to happen is it's going to end up in the courts. And the courts are going to strike that down. They're not going to allow him to do what he wants. If it's not the courts, it's Congress stepping in and preventing this from happening. That's kind of where I feel it's going right now. I guess we'll find out. I feel for the folks that are watching this that count on that. I know there are several people that have made comments that's kind of their lifeline, their financial lifeline. And if they take that or they cut other services, it really puts them in a pinch. And I'm so sorry about that. It's not fair. It's not just. I'm going to ask a clarifying question. question. Okay, so what does that King of Cups mean? Is that King of Cups, is that referring to the courts? Is that referring to Congress? What does the King of Cups mean? And then we'll wrap this up. Okay, what is that King of Cups? What do I need to know about the King of Cups? King of Cups is, you got the Queen of Swords. That Ten of Wands is in every one of these readings. Queen of Wands. Nine of Cups, hopes, wishes, and dreams fulfilled. And Ace of Pentacles. Something new of value. Okay. So what is that King of Cups? A King of Cups is, this is kind of a justice card. This is a dispassionate approach to things. You do this, this is what happens. You fuck around, you find out. So if it's the courts, they're saying, okay, you're putting an unnecessary burden on people that you can give tax benefits to rich people. This is not something that we're going to stand for, because there are so many people that worked so hard and did so many things to earn that money. And it's not a lot of money, but it's a lot of money to them. So I think what it is, I don't think it's Congress getting into it. I think it's the courts getting into it. That's kind of where I'm going with it. So there you have it. I'm just going to end it there. Entertainment purposes only. What the hell do I know, right? So thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like these videos, please give it a thumbs up. You feel free to subscribe. We put out a new video every night at midnight. Leave a comment. I read them all, respond to many. And we do something that no other Twin Tarot channel does, is we give you a secret card. And I'm going to go straight for the bottom on this one. Today's secret card is the Judgment card. Ooh. So Judgment card, you know what? When someone blows the horn, it's time to stand up and be counted. Where do you stand on this? And let your voice be heard. This is a very polarizing issue. It's something that will ultimately touch every single person that's watching this. If you're in the United States and you're paying into Social Security, this will impact you. It may impact you currently. It may impact you in the future, but it's going to impact you if you're here. So, stand up and be noticed. It's time to take a stand on this. And I am going to give a couple of shout outs to just the last couple of people that have left comments. Oh, and I recognize some of the names too. Okay, so the first one is, it's not a name, it's MRFGP. And I recognize MRFGP because they leave the greatest amount of emojis ever. So, hi, MRFGP. Your secret card today is the Queen of Swords. Telling it like it is. Then we've got Melissa Johnson. I recognize her as well. So Melissa, we're going to give you a little secret card. Ooh, you get the Emperor. Melissa, your comment was about, you heard that the orange one is asking Republicans to buy Tesla cars to help him out. Yeah, the orange one. He's now doing car commercials on the White House lawn. And if any of you saw the picture, he's got like the price list and his script of what he's supposed to say about the car. It's so bad. Potted Fern. Oh my gosh, I have not seen Potted Fern in the comments in a while. Nice to see you again, Potted Fern. I guess it's the Wheel of Fortune. You just, you never know what you're going to get, right? And then I want to give one more quick shout out to our favorite midnight commenter from Sweden, Alf Carlson. Hey Alf, how you doing? I really appreciate all the comments you've given to the channel, letting us know the hockey scores and all the other sports events that are happening around the world. So Alf, you're going to get a secret card too. Your secret card is the Page of Wands, because you keep the messaging going. You keep us in the know. So thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. We'll catch you on the next one. Dave and I will be recording this weekend, so you'll have a fresh set of videos starting on on Sunday. Take care, folks. Take care. Bye.